Hello, I am Herman Aguinis from Indiana University. I will be teaching a CARMA short course on detecting interaction effects using multiple regression. I've been involved with this issue of interaction effects for many years now. The reason why I became involved with this topic is that most times when I talk to my students, even when I talk to my wife about my own research, and I get a question about what is a relationship between A and B, the answer is it depends. We typically talk to students or managers or even our own colleagues at conferences, and the answer to the question about the relationship between two variables is it depends. It depends on other variables, what we call moderating variables or moderator variables or moderating effects, also called interaction effects. So the question that we're going to be addressing in the short course is how do we test hypotheses about such interaction effects? How do we know if an interaction effect exists or not? Then, if we do find an effect, the course will address the issue of how big is the effect, what is the size of the effect. And then, once we do that, we will also talk about the implications of the effect we have found. Is it practically important? Is it likely to influence theoretical developments? Is it likely to affect organizational practices? So the course will deal with what is an interaction effect, how do we detect, how do we find an interaction effect, and if we find it, how do we interpret such effects. The process will begin with theory. Do we have good theoretical reasons for trying to find the effect? And we'll end with interpretation of the results that we find. So the course will include the entire research process from idea generation through result interpretation. I hope you will be interested in taking this course. I invite you to register for it and also visit my website at Indiana University, where you can download articles, computer programs, and other resources, many of which we will be using in the short course.